ലൈവായി എൻട്രി അല്ല എൻ്റെ ചെയ്താൽ
ക്യാമറ ഓഫ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റത്തില്ല.
നെറ്റ് ഓക്കെ അല്ലേ? നോക്കിയായിരുന്നോ?
നെറ്റ് കിട്ടുന്നുണ്ട്. ക്യാമറ ഓഫ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് എങ്ങനെയാടാ? സൗണ്ട് ഓഫ് ചെയ്യട്ടെ.
innovations in VLSI design are fueling the era of miniaturizing, enabling powerful functionalities in combat from factors for communication devices. A pleasant morning to all present here, respected Dr. Lavanya Setipalli, Faculty, IIT Kottayam, Dr. Vinod P. Vijayan, Principal, Mangalam College of Engineering, Ms. Neema George, Vice Principal, Academics, Dr. Arun Jose, Vice Principal, Student Affairs, Dr. Abraham C.G., Head of the Department, ECE, Dr. Deepthi Mary Alex, Conference Chair, and all other faculty members and all present here. I, Stefan Abraham, and Parvati take the privilege of comparing this event. Today, we are gathered here for the inaugural ceremony of International Conference on Recent Trends in VLSI and Communication Systems, ICR-TVC 2K24. On behalf of the whole ECE family, it's my pleasure to welcome you all to the International Conference. A day without prayer is a day without blessing, and a life without prayer is a life without power. May I now invite Ms. Aditya Surendran of S4ECE to seek the blessings from God.
Our HOD, Dr. Abraham C.J., is a man with distinct vision and illuminating ideas. He motivates us in all aspects of our life and academics. Now, let me invite Dr. Abraham C.J., Head of the Department, for the welcome speech.
The only way to discover the limits of the possible is to go beyond them into the impossible. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, all. It gives me immense pleasure to start this auspicious occasion by heartily welcoming all. It's a moment of pride for all of us to reflect on the journey we had so far, the wonderful things we have accomplished together. Our department, which started its journey in 2002, has been a beacon of excellence in the field of electronics and communication. And last year was memorable for us as we attained NBA and NAC accreditation. Throughout the year, our department has been conducted various activities aimed at fostering innovation, knowledge sharing, and professional development. We have conducted Scopus Index in International Conference ICC EVE 23 Tech First, Arduino courses, and good number of webinars and workshops and other events to provide our students with opportunities to excel and grow. I am proud to acknowledge the active participation of our students in professional societies such as IEEE and IET for further enriching their academic experience and having the way of future success. Today, we are here to celebrate another auspicious occasion, International Conference on Recent Trends in VLSI and Communication Systems, ICR-TVC 2024. It's my duty to extend my hearty welcome to our esteemed guest. It is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce our esteemed chief guest for today's event, Dr. Lavanya Settipalli, Faculty, Indian Institute of Information Technology, Kottayam. We are really fortunate to have such a personality with us, as your insights and perspective will undoubtedly enrich our discussions and inspire us to new heights. On behalf of Department of ECE, Mangalam College of Engineering, I extend my heartfelt welcome to you, madam. Next, let's welcome our principal, Dr. Vinod P. Vijayan, who is a pillar and guiding light for our department. Welcome, sir. Now I welcome our eminent vice principals, Professor Nima George, Vice Principal Academics, and Dr. Arun George, Vice Principal Student Affairs, to this ceremony. Last but not the least, I welcome all teaching and non-teaching staff members and the student body of ECE department to this occasion. And our program chair, Dr. Diti Mary Alex, I welcome you, madam, to this auspicious occasion. Let's make this year even more amazing than the last. Welcome, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Our principal, Dr. Vinod P. Vijayan, has been a source of inspiration and guidance for all of us. His unwavering commitment to excellence and determination has played a pivotal role in transforming our institute into a leading educational institution. With great respect, may I now invite our principal, Dr. Vinod P. Vijayan, for the presidential address.
Chief guest of the day, Dr. Lavanya from IIT Kottayam, Dr. Abraham C.G., Head of the Department, Electronics and Communication Engineering, Professor Nima George, Vice Principal Academics, Dr. Arun Jose, Vice Principal Student Affairs, Dr. Diti Mary Alex, Conference Chair, Professor Jyotisri, Assistant HOD ECE, professors, faculty colleagues, students and their participants. A very good morning to you all. I'm happy to see that the third edition of International Conference on Recent Trends in VLSI and Communication Systems is getting inaugurated today morning here with a proud venue. And I understand that the Electronics and Engineering, Electronics and Communication department always very keen in creating good academic environment, and they're trying to set up a good research environment also. Even though the most of the large number of students in your department is in undergraduate level, and offering a research flavor in an undergraduate level is part of our important vision. That is what the department is trying to organize a conference within the department and giving exposure to you all. And our practice is something like during your final year project or third year mini project. Once you set up with a project, and most of the project used to be an application level, and we really wanted to convert into a publishable research outcome. That gives you an experience or understanding in what is the difference between application level and a research-based product. On this particular conference, the Electronics and Communication Department has taken effort from last 1 year. I remember during last conference, you have announced this year conference. And the call for paper has happened. A large number of papers also received from all over the country. And after the review, the good papers have been selected. And today and tomorrow, a lot of keynote will happen in your trending area, and people who work in this specialized area will interact with you. A lot of paper presentation will also happen, and people those who work in the similar area will present the paper, and there is a scope for a common platform for a lot of discussions also. I hope this conference has given everyone a good experience. At the same time, students of Mangalam College of Engineering a special experience in understanding what is how to prepare a paper, what is meant by experimentation result, how simulation can be included in your performance analysis. What is plagiarism, how to use Turnitin tool, etc. Lot of information you will be able to, a lot of technology you will be able to experience also. And even though your department key focus, your title as communication, and the department slightly switched into VLSI when you discuss about the conferences. As you know, India itself focusing on semiconductor technology, and the government also going to invest a lot in semiconductor-based technology. And as you know, the heterogeneous integration is going to be another key area where a lot of investment is going to be happen. And especially when the technologies like IoT, smart devices, AI, everything in popular, the semiconductor technology also equally get benefit of this kind of when those kind of technology demands for a specialized processor, and you people are definitely going to get benefit out of it. So miniaturization and providing, building hardware also equally important like any other software, or keeping the performance of the software, the quality or performance of hardware also important. That is why this particular conference become very popular. And I understand that this communication we always call it not just communication, always called as ICT these days, and it significantly contributes to the GDP of country also. So I'd like to congratulate the department for working on the trending technology and preparing the students in that particular area in such a way that they will be able to compete with the global scenario. And once again, wishing all the best to the department, the conference participant, and all the students those are going to present their paper in today and tomorrow sessions. Once again, wishing all the very best. I conclude here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. To commence this auspicious event, we will now proceed with the traditional lamp lighting ceremony, symbolizing the illumination of knowledge and wisdom. Just as a single lamp can dispel darkness, we can come together to ignite the flame that represents the light within each one of us. I kindly request our chief guest, Dr. Lavanya Settupalli, to light the lamp and to inaugurate the ICR TVC 2K24. And I also request all other dignitaries on the dais to join for this ceremonial lighting. Thank you all. Dr. Lavanya Settupalli, our chief guest, has completed her BSc in electronics from Acharya Nagarjuna University, Gurgaon. She completed her MCA and MTech in Computer Science from Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, Andhra Pradesh.
She has pursued a PhD in computer applications, thesis titled A Study on the Significance of Unsupervised Learning and Blockchain in Healthcare Fraud Detection and Prevention from National Institute of Technology, Tiruchirappalli, and she is currently a faculty member of IIIT Kottayam. With due respect, may I now invite our chief guest, Dr. Lavanya Settipalli, for the inaugural address.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Thanks for your response. Yeah. Actually, that is the last minute call. Yesterday, your HOD called me, invited me as a chief guest here. Okay. Yeah, he mentioned Vinod sir's name. I couldn't say no. I just accepted. But sir sent me a mail a few minute later. Then I have gone through the thing because I have to speak something right today. So I have gone through the three. When I see VLSI, then I felt like yeah, I dived into the trouble because I'm purely towards CSC side. Now purely towards cybersecurity side. Now what can I talk about VLSI? What is VLSI? Very large scale integration. Then I realized, so whatever the technology that we are using and as a part of like computer applications, computer science, or whatever it is, like coming to IoT, whatever we are doing here, is it possible without doing somewhere integrated? No, right? Integrated as, of course, as part of, it's part of the computer science technology also. It's part of cyber security also. So everywhere it is needed. Actually, our director, sir, Director Rajiv V. Daraskar, he insisted us always to be interdisciplinary. And of course, most of our faculty are like that, only, interdisciplinary. So when it comes to VLSI, why it is needed really? So we have already already much research has come on semiconductors, microprocessors. As your principal mentioned, Vinod sir mentioned, India is now again started investing towards this VLSI, right? Semiconductor side. Why it became important again now? So that is what the theme of your conference now, right? Recent trends. Recent trends. So what is the recent trend? What is recent trend? 5G. We have been gone through 2G, 3G, all these things. Now we are into 5G, right? So when it comes to 5G technology, again, everything should be changed. Okay. Now, of course, you might have heard about the different types of attacks. You know, right? Even though you are ECA students, I'm sure that you know about the attacks, like threats. Your mobile can be hacked, your email accounts can be hacked, your web page can be hacked. Okay, that is all like software attacks. Now, the another side of the cyber attack is hardware side, hardware security. When it comes to hardware security, again, the integration should be changed. Then, what are other recent trends? Yes, IoT. What is IoT? Internet of Things. Where, like nowadays, it's coming, right? Everywhere, smart technology, smart homes, everything. right? So again, if you want to integrate all these things, you have to like line up all the sensors and all. These are needed. So everywhere, every technology that is coming new is posing challenge towards VLSI. So how complex you can smartly design, smartly integrate your chip. So that is what recent trend means. If you see here, IoT and cloud, of course, as a ECE student, you are not. I don't know whether that is in your course curriculum or not. Okay, that is a part of like CAC courses, IoT, cloud computing, and all this hardware security. All these are towards cyber security side. But where is the builder? Where is the pillar? If you want to achieve all these things, comes from cybersecurity department or from CSC department. So the pillar is from EC. I can probably say that you are in a you have selected a good branch where you can like do uh, like interdisciplinary things, both computer science and EC, right? And this chip integration is the pillar where we are building our dreams. Otherwise, without this, even we if we do some research in IoT, it goes. If we do some research in like security side, it go waste without integration, right? How many of you know about Arduino tools, Arduino integration? That's where like all the sensors, all this technology is building, right? So that is all chip designing. They are doing what they're doing. They're doing chip designing towards mitigating this IoT solutions and security solutions. And as an ECE student, if you have gone through this, you will have a better future in terms of the investments coming from, like the support is coming from central government also. You will have a better future. I'm sure about that. Okay, and these type of events, like these type of conferences, will help you a lot in understanding the contemporary research that is going on in this area or in your interested areas. Wherever it is happening, of course, in your college, I can congratulate all the organizers for conducting these events. You students can get benefit out of it in terms of many ways. You can know, like as Sir said, you can know the technical way of writing papers and all. That is one side, and the other side is you can get connected with the contemporary research, what is currently happening in this particular area. So that is one of the benefit among this. So whenever it is possible, please attend to these kind of conferences. If you cannot contribute a paper or something, at least participate in these events, listen to the keynote addresses, then as a student you will get benefited more, okay, for your better future, right? And the thing is, what is better future? Yeah, I unknowingly mentioned the better future. What is better future again? What is your goal ultimately? To get a job with high paid salaries. Is it? Yes? Is it your goal? How many of you thinking to go towards research side? Raise your hands. Or how many of you thinking to go towards teaching side? Or like to become professors? No one. No one from you. You don't want to become a professor? You don't want to become a researcher? No? Yes or no? Raise your hands. So I have to consider it as no one. No? So you're thinking life is a running race. To be the first, to get high paid salaries, to settle well, to get married, to lead a settled life. Not towards research, not towards teaching provision. No? So of course, everyone says that life is a running race, right? As fast as you can run, you will be you will in the topmost, right? But don't listen to those words. Life is not a running race. If it is, if you think that as a running race, if you want to run fast, you can't observe anything. You can't. Everyone you see as your competitor. They're not competitor. In each and every person, there is a personality that you have to learn. Observe each and every one. Like if you feel it as a running race, then someone else will set you goal to reach. Someone else will draw the path that you have to run. Life is to live. You set your path, you set your goals. Okay, don't run for the goals that set by others. You set your goals. Okay, that can be a researcher, that can be a teaching professor. So do whatever you want, you like. Okay, and work dedicatedly, not hardly. Work dedicatedly towards your goal. Okay? So when it comes to these kind of events, the productivity, of course, as a conference, as part of conference, we will publish the papers. But the ultimate goal is, it is not just writing a paper and publishing a paper. It is a product. It is a product that can be used to solve an issue that is being facing by the world. It can be a small one. It's not an issue, right? So from our institute, I can proudly announce that we have like one of our PhD scholar designed. So how many of you know Nasi therapy? That is from Ayurveda. That is just an IoT device which can like one person can treat himself from the home. Nasi therapy, usually they have to go to some Ayurveda center and all. Now the device came and that patent is with our PhD scholar. Okay, he designed that and now it is into the market. It don't just like you have to learn when you are going in your path. You have to observe each and everything that you are facing, each and every person that you are facing. You have to learn from them and you have to try to implement that skills towards the productivity. That is important. Okay. Who is Mark to get bulk? You can answer this question. Who is? Huh? Loudly? Who is he? Founder of Facebook. Right? How Facebook is created? Just an idea of Harvard University scholar, I think. Okay, he just did it as his UZ project or something. Now it became a revolution. But the failing part in this is they couldn't connect to the contemporary things. Okay, so the thing is just start with a small. Start with a small, connect it to the contemporary and build your things. That is the way you have to go. You have to develop in the research. come towards research side, give your best, work dedicatedly. That's it. That will lead you to the success. Okay. So just sitting in the classrooms, just listening to the lectures, and just writing the exams, and trying to be the top should not be your goal, right? So my students usually come for like after the corrections happened, they usually come to me to like give me, ma'am, can you please give 2 marks? Can you please give me 3 marks more? Then I usually ask them, explain the thing to me. Then I will give marks. The thing is, marks should not be the measurement for your skills. You should not be the top in marks. You should be top in skills. Develop your skills. Okay? Yeah, I think I'm deviating. So that is what the concept of contemporary, the current recent trends. Recent trends means you should connect to the contemporary world of research of your interest. Okay, and the product should be a paper which like publish your ideas and all, and ultimately it should be some useful uh, product that will help to solve some issue. That should be your ultimate goal. Okay, when you are doing research, remember this point. Understand? And I don't know like how many of you are participating. UG students are also the participants. Yeah. Yeah, all the best for your presentations. Okay, and I once again congratulate all the organizers for setting this a great platform for the students for sharing their ideas. You know, when we are doing reviews for conferences and all, usually what will happen is we also sometimes get the solutions for the problem that we are facing from for a long time. Okay, these platforms really help you to share your ideas. Okay, use this platform not only just to publish your papers, to share your ideas, get connected with the contemporary research. Okay? All the best to all the participants, and congratulations to and I appreciate the efforts of all the persons involved in and around setting this conference and getting this into reality. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your valuable words. Next, we have releasing of proceedings. I invite Dr. Aaron Jones, Vice Principal, Student Affairs, to release the proceedings and hand it over to our chief guest, Dr. Lavanya Setipalli.
Giving is an expression of gratitude for our blessings. Let me now invite Ms. Nima George, Vice Principal, Academics, to hand over a memento to our chief guest as a token of love and gratitude.
Being in a state of gratitude is the gateway to grace. Let me invite Conference Chair Dr. Diti Mary Alex for the vote of thanks. Esteemed Chief Guest, respected Principal, Vice Principals, Head of the Department, faculty members, participants, and guests. On behalf of EC Department of MANGALAM College of Engineering, it is my privilege to extend a heartfelt thanks to all of you for gracing the inaugural session of ICR TVC 24. First and foremost, I would like to express our sincere appreciation and gratitude to our esteemed Chief Guest, Dr. Lavanya Setapalli, whose insightful inaugural address has set the tone for this conference and inspired us all. Your expertise and vision have added immense value to our discussions, and we are truly honored by your presence. We extend our gratitude to our principal, Dr. Vinod P. Vijayan, for his unwavering support, guidance, and encouragement in organizing this conference. Your leadership has been instrumental, and it is through your guidance that we strive for excellence in academics and innovation. Next, I thank our vice principals, Ms. Neema George and Dr. Arun Jose. Your unwavering support for being invaluable, and we deeply appreciate your dedication to our collective goals. I would also like to acknowledge the efforts of our HOD, Dr. Abraham CG, whose leadership and foresight have been instrumental in organizing this conference. To our esteemed participants and keynote speakers, thank you for your enthusiastic participation and valuable contributions. Your presence enriches this gathering and contributes to the vibrant exchange of ideas and knowledge. Last but not the least, I would like to thank the organizing committee, volunteers, and staff members for worked tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure the smooth functioning of this conference. Your hard work and dedication have not gone unnoticed, and we're deeply grateful for your contributions. Once again, I thank you all for your participation and support. Have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now let's all rise for the national anthem as a tribute to our nation.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जगति तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
By this, we come to the end of the inaugural session, and all the students are requested to be seated here.
Two days നടക്കത്തുള്ളൂ.
Your video will also be added to your storage until the app or start to be uploaded. Deletion setting off again.
അത് ഓഫാക്കും. Never delete. പോസ്റ്റ് ആണ്. ഇനി ആരാണ്ട് ലൈവ് വരുന്നുണ്ടോ? അതെടുക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ?
ഇതിനെയാണോ സാർ?
ഇതിനെ മേടിച്ചിട്ട്
ഇതിന് വേണോ?
അത് പറയാം. അതെ.
നാളെ അല്ല സാറേ,
അത് എല്ലാം നടക്കും.
അഭിഷേകം ആക്ച്വലി ഇപ്പൊ ഗൂഗിൾ മീറ്റ് ഉണ്ട് കീനോട്ട് സെഷനിൽ ഗൂഗിൾ മീറ്റ് ഉണ്ട് അപ്പൊ ആ പുള്ളി കുട്ടികളെ കാണാം അപ്പൊ ഇവിടെ ഏത് ഫോണാണ് മീറ്റിംഗ്
ലാപ്പല്ല അതേ വെച്ചിട്ട് ഇങ്ങോട്ട് വെച്ചാൽ മതി ആ ടേബിളിൽ വെച്ചിട്ട് ഇങ്ങോട്ട് വെച്ചാൽ മതി
അപ്പൊ പുള്ളിയുടെ ഇവിടെ കാണും
പുള്ളിയുടെ അതിൽ കണക്ട് ചെയ്ത് പ്രൊജക്ടറെ കൊടുത്താൽ
പ്രൊജക്ടറിൽ അത് കൊടുത്തു പിന്നെ നീ ഇത് അങ്ങോട്ട് കാണിച്ചിട്ട് ലാപ്പ് ഇവിടെ വെക്കാൻ ഈ ടേബിളെ വെക്കാൻ
ക്യാമറ കിട്ടുകയും ചെയ്യും ഡിസ്പ്ലേ കൊടുക്കുമ്പോൾ അതിലേക്ക്
അവരുടെ അപ്പൊ രണ്ട് ലോഗിൻ വെച്ച് കയറണ്ടേ ഗൂഗിൾ മീറ്റ് രണ്ട് ഗൂഗിൾ ലോഗിൻ ചെയ്യണ്ടേ ഗൂഗിൾ മീറ്റ് ജോയിൻ ചെയ്യണ്ടേ ഒന്നിവിടെ സാറ് പ്രസന്റ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ഒന്നിവിടെ രണ്ട് ഐ ഡി വെച്ച് കയറിയാലല്ലേ അത് പറ്റത്തുള്ളൂ ഇതിപ്പോ ഓണാക്കി
അത് ലൈവ് ഇതാരാ അടച്ചു
ഇതിപ്പോ ലൈവ് പൊക്കോണ്ടിരിക്കുമല്ലേ
ഐ ഡി വന്നു കുഴപ്പമില്ല
ഇതിപ്പോ ലൈവ് പൊക്കോണ്ടിരിക്കുമല്ലേ Dr. M. Madheshwaran, former chairman of IEEE Society India and currently the principal of Mudyamal Engineering College, Salem, for the keynote speech. Yes, sir. Yes, you're audible. Sure, sir.
ഇത് അതുമായിട്ട്
So we can hear, sir. We can start.
Okay. Because I thought you were making some arrangements. That's why I was.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, it's fine then. Good morning also. Someone can respond if say something. So that I may understand whether I am reaching you or not. Good morning. Madam?
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Okay, now why I'm asking is somebody should sit in front of the mic and you can tell me like no whether I can confirm whether I'm reaching you or not. Okay? Okay, it's fine then. Okay. Really happy to join this particular international conference on recent trends in VLSI and communication systems. It's a good initiative. I should appreciate the principal, HOD, faculty members, and all the your stakeholders for conducting this wonderful conference on this auspicious day. Hope the participants are like the students from undergraduate, postgraduate, and research scholars, and the faculty members those who are planning to do research in VLSI as well as communication technologies systems are present here. And there's I don't have any PowerPoint presentation, but I can tell you like I can take you for 30 to 40 minutes and tell you about what is the trend and how it is going to happen in the future. Okay? And hope the participants are the EC students.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine, good. Now, because our topic is the conference topic theme is very open. That I should say because now the future technology is going to be VLSI technology as well as the communication technology and the associated technologies, and there is an amalgamation of the technologies. Because whatever the technology we talk now, it is something different. Like even a couple of years back, we were talking about engineering different departments. Like we were used to say that mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, computer engineering, electronics engineering, and so on. Like this now what is going to be like that is emerging technology becomes emerging technology. That always whenever I talk to the undergraduate students, I used to tell them because emerging, because emerging you just separate emerging. What we mean by that, engineering branches or disciplines are merging together. Because no branch will be able to survive in the market as on its own, like independent. Now it has become more dependent. It is not independent. Like whether you are an electronics engineer or computer engineer, you cannot do it on everything on your own. We depend on the allied departments where all the departments are becoming better. That's what we say emerging technologies. And now we are in 2024. And the technologies what we are seeing 10 years back is something different. And I think the students, those who are the participants sitting here, you can really visualize it. 10 years back, what was the technology? What were the things like even before COVID? What was the technology? Now after COVID, the technological developments, we could really see and enjoy it. Because this session which is given to me is to give an eye-opening or clear understanding of the technological growth so that we will be able to prepare ourselves. Because whether you are an undergraduate or a postgraduate or a student, you must be able to understand what is going to be the future technologies or what will be done during the course of study in the college or outside the college. Or when you go for the post-graduation or research, how to choose the problem and understand. Because always we think about the software, that's good area where it is the need, but with only software, we'll not be able to achieve everything. That's what normally I used to say, something like to make it more interesting to the students. I should tell them if you are developing a software, let us understand you want to study Python, C, or Java, or whatever the software you are interested. And if you are simply writing the coding and how to make it as a product, like now mainly with the coding, if you don't have the platform to work on, then I don't think we are going to have the future. So what happens is now the VLSI technology plays a vital role. Because the topic, if you look at, there is our keywords which is normally coming to our mind in the recent days is one is IoT, 6G, or maybe in the future some other technologies next generation will come. People talk about the sensor technologies and the smart systems, biomedical systems, healthcare, energy developments, like all we talk about. ultimately, you know very clearly what is the purpose of engineering. Yes, it's quite interesting. Engineering is a field which makes other fields to grow. Or we can say, engineer's job, the main job of an engineer is to create the comfort of a human being. That's what I used to always tell. Because all others will be the users and the engineers are the creators. Or they only make the designs and make the products and give it to the people. There is a doctor, there is a lawyer, or any human being. That's ultimately the aim of the engineering is to create the products which makes the people comfortable. That's the ultimate aim of an engineering. Whether you are an electronics engineer or electrical engineer or mechanical engineer, who it may be, including civil engineers, like no, everyone is trying to add something to the existing to make it more and more comfort for the day-to-day life for the humankind. That's what we are trying to do. That first everyone should understand. So when you understand, definitely your role is very clear. Our role is to create something for the society. As an electronics engineer, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to contribute to the society, and what are the possible ways of contributing, like communication tools, the technologies, anything you see, IoT or wireless technologies, is all is coming from the electronics and communication engineering. So, as an electronics and communication engineer, hope majority of the participants are in that domain. You should understand basics, and you must be able to implement those concepts to make it as some product. So, it's something like you should understand the requirement. That's what normally we do. The projects are like what is the requirement, and the requirement is very clear. I want to have a gadget which will solve a purpose. So ultimately, what I should do, I should go back and what is the need, and what is the technological involvement, how I can make it. So the requirement is clear, and definitely we should be able to make it. Like the vision is clear, and the missions are to be framed, and every mission should carry with some objectives or activities which will be fulfilling the vision of the person. That's what we do. So the recent trends, if you look at the VLSI, definitely it is going to play a vital role. And the nano mission, like the government has come out with the semiconductor mission. It recently, semiconductor fab labs have been started in Gujarat and Assam. We are going to make the products. Ultimately, what we do, you look at all the electronics gadgets, what we use at day-to-day life, starting from the mobile phone to computer or any electronic gadgets. We always get that support from foreign countries, and the IC manufacturing are done in other countries. We write the coding and we give it them to fabricate and supply us. So this initiative now, the Seven Mission initiative is going to create an avenue for everyone to work on the circuit designs. This ultimately a circuit is a tool which is going to solve a certain problem. Like if you refer a book, and those who are really interested, you please refer the book by Professor Ramanan, Professor K.V. Ramanan. The subject, the book name is Functional Electronics. Functional Electronics. That is actually a good word, the world edition. And Professor from which time he has written a book on functional electronics, which is very clear. That is the functional approach. Normally, every book you take, what the introduction is given, like what is for example, amplifier. What we do, amplifier magnifies the amplitude of the signal, and this is going to be the gain of the amplifier. This is the bandwidth. Like all we study, but the circuit is given, and we go for the operation of the circuit. Alright. That functional electronics says, I want the signal to be amplified, and which component will be able to do that, and which circuit will be able to do the amplification. So I is going reverse. Similarly, everything what we want is clear, and how to bring it. That actually we have to search for the component, circuits, and so on. That is a functional approach. So that thought process is the base for research. That's what normally we do. Sometimes the students think the undergraduate students are not eligible to do research. It's not so. Research means research. You search for the requirement. Repeated search you do, you come up with some solutions, try to incorporate those solutions, find something which is going to be better than the existing. That's what the research is. So everyone is doing research. Even if you want to buy something, maybe the shirts, you want to buy, search, go to the online something search, or go to the shop and search. That's what the research is. Maybe based on the previous experience, what you gained in the purchase of that particular cloth or usage of the cloth, and your intelligence is also incorporated, and the new approach has been done, and you are going for purchase. That is called actually the research piece. So you will wonder, or worry, I'm not going to do research. Research in general is repeated search or doing something better than the existing. And the technologies we incorporate and do it. That's what we have to do. And this particular field, as I told you, the VLSI and IoT are very important thing in the recent years. Are the future technologies 6G, you talk about the ordinary mobile and the smartphones, and what is the technologies incorporated. And if you look at only the mobile and what are the departments contribute, you think that only electronics engineers are playing a role? No, that's a software which controls the hardware. And we talk about embedded system, we talk about system on chip, we talk about network on chip. This all base is electronics. The electronic components, device manufacturing, and making the circuits compact and making the integrated circuits, that fails technology comes. And you talk about the IoT. Now everything is related to IoT. People are using the artificial intelligence techniques and IoT for every applications now, irrespective of the field, starting from the agriculture to any healthcare applications. And you look at the IoT play a vital role. We are using the mobile, Internet of Things, we are using the net facility and using all the operations through the Internet. Like wireless net or wire net, whatever it may be. Ultimately, we have one platform that IoT. Sometimes we think IoT is a computer science department domain. No, it's not only the computer science. The base is electronics. And sometimes we talk about the cloud computing. The cloud is again a remote server, which is again the architecture is a VLSI technology role, making more and more smarter, and cost-effective integrated circuit technologies. So please understand, and the future technology, particularly the communication technology, rely on the developments in the VLSI technology. And for learning VLSI, we have to start from the first semester or even second semester subjects, devices, circuits. Then you talk about the software development and so on. Just you cannot stand alone with only electronics knowledge. You cannot stand alone with only computer knowledge. You require both the domain knowledge. Then only you'll be able to make the products or work on the products and be in the comfortable position in the future. That's what we have to do. I think that is the main focus of this international conference. They are focused on VLSI technology and they are working on communication technologies too. And the artificial intelligence, sometimes the people think AI is a future technology. No, because what I always argue that people is, earlier when we were students during 90s and 80s, the technology what we study is called expert system. Expert system is some sort of intelligence. Wherever the human intervention is needed, where you write, for example, you are writing a algorithm and you are calculating something, and if you do put the iteration and make some error to be less and compare and go towards the optimization, that's actually the intelligence. And that's what we do. When you do something repeated, Means you are going to compare the previous and you are going to take a decision. So almost all the decision making, this optimization are related to intelligence. So what you do is now we not be simply get satisfied with the results what we get. What we do, for example, when we are driving a car and any situation, we apply the knowledge what we gain or experienced earlier. That is actually the expert system or intelligence that we are trying to give to that system, which will always see that the technology or the output what we are gaining is achieved or it is coming towards. That's called simply the artificial intelligence. So why I'm telling this artificial intelligence is artificial intelligence is a software development process which needs for every field of engineering. You cannot say as an electronics engineer need not study about artificial intelligence. A mechanical engineer need not study about artificial intelligence. Everyone should study about the usage of intelligence, making it more and more intelligent systems. For example, even VLSI technology, the software testing needs artificial intelligence. Like the testing, automated testing. Even with many software testing, what they do now they are saying that earlier the people used to go for like the testing. I used to work in the testing. Now what happens? The softwares have been developed, which is means software itself testing the software, not human intervention. That is actually the artificial intelligence. So instead of using our brain, we use the intelligence available elsewhere. We have a good brain. And I think everyone agree with me. We have to use our brain and to create more type of thought process, idea generations, which will lead to a lot of knowledge creation. So please understand that all the technologies are having linkage. That's what I want to insist in this particular presentation. There is a discussion to make it like more awareness. Like no, don't think that one technology can survive on its own, and we require support of various technologies. And every student should understand how we can link the technologies, how it is used, and take one product and see what are the technologies are incorporated. And definitely now this VLSI play a vital role and in electronics play a vital role. Without that, no future technologies can survive or without the sensors, nothing is possible. Like earlier we used to have discrete components. Just imagine 40 years back, before the internet circuits have come into picture, the vacuum tubes were there. Semiconductors came picture later. Then the usage of components, like the discrete components have been connected and a bigger size circuits were there and the systems were there. Now everything has been put inside the chip and becoming more and more smaller and smaller and the computers have become very small. Now the mobile are also very compact. And earlier the mobile phone was something like a bread. We have to carry like earlier for sheet paper, like bigger one. Mobile phones now it has become handy. It's very small and digital cards, watches, smart systems, and healthcare applications. Like everything you see, the technology is becoming. People say that device dimensions are shrinking, technologies are becoming deeper and deeper, and the new fields are emerging. New fields are emerging. But in example, when I started my research in 95, I worked on semiconductor devices where we used to talk about long channel device, like a metal oxide semiconductor transistors, like a FIT device. We have a source, gate, and drain, and between the source and drain, there was a gap. The channel length was something like 100 micrometer. It is something very high, 100 micrometer. Then people started reducing the dimension. Instead of 100 micrometer, people made it 30 micrometer. Then they come to the 100 nanometer. Now they talk about even 10 nanometer, 9 nanometer, or 8 nanometer technologies. And people may be talking about becoming the technologies in the future. It's not so easy. Not so easy. So the device dimension becomes smaller and smaller. What happens? From source to drain, the carrier, the measured carrier will flow. And definitely, the gate is going to have an influence the field of the transistors, and the control source and drain will become closer. The gate will not be able to control the flow of electron from source to drain. So what happens? The device becomes malfunctioning. So the technology has to be developed. So the technology, what we talk about VLSI technology now, the CMOS technology, maybe in the future, instead of VLSI, very large scale integration, people will talk about ultra large scale integration. People will go for nano VLSI. Yes, they'll go for the nano devices. Yes, the technology what is becoming shrinking, like now the device becomes shrinking and becomes the new electronics is emerging. New electronics is emerging. It's not so easy to do that. Maybe it will take another 10 years to talk about this replacement of VLSI technology. Maybe quantum computers where the quantum dots are used and the quantum computers, which is going to be. Why I'm talking about this is, and everyone is interested to work on the latest technology, but the platform, the system, what we have, may not be able to cope up with the expectations. People say, what is how you measure the speed of the computer? Again, clock speed, the frequency. So we work on higher frequency range. Higher frequency means fast change. But for that, the platform, the computer, what we have may not be able to cope up with that. For example, if we speak with the frequency which you cannot hear, then what is the use? What is the use? We are trying to develop software and make it more and faster, like people talk about very high frequency or high speed computers. But if we are not able to make all the systems work with the same speed of expectations, I think it is not going to be useful at all. So please understand the technologies are becoming advanced and the learning is not going at the same speed what is expected, and the curriculum what we have may not be sufficient, and we have to incorporate the new technologies. And I don't know whether you are a college of like whatever college of engineering is offering the course or not. And we have a new course in our institution as BE Electronics Engineering and specialization in VLSI Design and Technology. Only 200 colleges are offering this particular course. It was actually the last year, 2023, because it started, and in Tamil Nadu, only 6 colleges are offering this course. The reason is the government is looking for more manpower in VLSI domain. Though the electronics engineers are available in plenty, but the experts, the students community in VLSI domain is more in numbers. Thus, all the software will be able to survive in the market only if the platforms are created. And that I again reiterate the platform to be focused so that we'll be able to. Or otherwise, simply we want to make it like, no, I'm a good dancer. If I don't have a platform, I cannot execute my dance. That's what. Like, the software development with various new, there is actually the languages, we are able to make it more and more effective. But the system is supposed to support it. It has to be developed. That actually matters is skills knowledge. And the communication area is a 100% focus area. Reason is because 60 technology incorporates more computer to play, and in the future, I tell you that mobile or 6G technology will help us to use for variety of applications. Variety of applications. That's the thing. Because we must be really happy. That's why I said in the beginning, we are the creators. Engineers can only make and give it to another people to use it. And the users are granted, and the engineers, those who are really creating and giving, are needed. That's the demand for engineering. And only thing is, we have to focus on the technologies. And the mobile, what are the features? Just think about the features where we are now having. And definitely we will have more sensors, and we will have now the digital smart watches. It is giving us, like, what is the pressure and what is the sugar level. This all it is now giving. This actually we talk about the sensor technologies. These sensor technologies have to be improved, and it should be integrated in the VLSI technology, which is going to support IoT to level. This that you should link. Because IoT when you talk about, everyone is talking about IoT. And IoT when you talk about, have to talk about the VLSI technologies too. We have to talk about the sensor technologies. Like, then automatically the artificial intelligence, data science, like, the sensors will give a lot of data, and when you have big data, and the data to be analyzed, and there should be a software which takes the decision, optimize it, then give it to the user. So it is all interlinked. That's why he said, emerging, you are almost energy. And maybe my expectation is in the future, I think I know many meetings I heard after 5 years, the admission itself is going to be different. Like what is it? You'll be choosing your own interested subject, and the majority of subjects what you study. It's actually serious. Am I correct or not? Choice based resist. You'll be choosing the subjects, and automatically your specialization will be decided only based on the subjects what you are studying. Then your specialization will come. Instead of putting B electronics and chemical engineering, you can say the study B engineering, B engineering, machine learning, or B engineering in something like future technologies are going to be like that. Or we can say, now we talk about mechanical electronics and computer engineering, communication and the cyber security. These are all like it's directly affect issues which we decide focus on the learning. So please understand, whatever you do, whatever the technologies you choose, you see what is going to be in the year 2030. Yes, we are in 2024. The technologies what we are going to use in 2030 are what we study now. How we are going to play a vital role in making the transformation in 2030 or 2040. That's the focus. Like, what we are dreaming now it is becoming reality. And what we dream will become a reality. Just people used to make fun like, without driver and cars. No, people are making smart, there is nano robots. Now it has become robots. Then people talk about robotics. Now people talk about humanoids. So it is almost doing the operations like what we eat. And definitely we will be working on different technologies. These all technologies are creating our needs. That's what we are doing. And this particular form, you must make use of it like, what is research? Yes, whenever I'm really happy that whenever I talk to the research scholars, I used to ask them basic 3 questions. I used to tell them, because you are interested to do research. Good. Then you tell me what is research. If you want to make it very clear about research, you must know about invention and discovery. It's very clear. Like, all the 3 terminologies are different, words are distinct, but related. Yes, what we do is the discovery is which is available to be found. So we can say existing is found by somebody. It is not known to everyone. So simply we say America was discovered by Columbus. That's it. But it is not invented. But bulb it was not available. It was invented. So invented is something finding new which is not available. Discovery is uncovering the part to show it to the people. This is available, and we must understand what is research. is neither discovery nor invention. This something. Do repeated search with the available technologies and you try to find a new solution for the existing problem or try to improve the available solutions and make a simple contribution with some developments. Always suggestions. I think this will help us to think on learning. Anything you learn, please understand. You should what is the existing and what are the new additions you can make. And definitely it will give you a thought process and that will give us an idea to be generated. An idea will make people to learn how to convert this idea into product and in between we do our process. Our process, idea generation, doing many projects. For developing and it should be cost effective. That's a product like so please understand the VLSI technology, which is a vital technology for the future. And IoT is the area where everyone is talking about. Software is needed, hardware is also needed, sensor technology is needed. Because you see, for example, any signal to be tapped and processed and given to the user. That's what we do. In IoT also, for example, from here I can control the motor which is in my land. The fields, I can control the motor. I can control the water pump. This is everything we can do. How do you do? There is a sensor. Here we have control through wireless media, through net. It goes and it is reached into place. It is connected. Then it is controlling the motor. Short, simply the instrument of things. We are using the internet as a channel and we are controlling or that the sensors. Now, every city, definitely I think that Kottayam is approved in the smart city that everything will be connected with the sensors. That's what we are doing. So you have a great future if you focus and develop yourself. Otherwise, we will not be able to really sustain the market with only software. This is because my humble request to all the engineering students. We think that the software is the only area we can shine. It's not always true. And equally, the platform to be created, the processors or the circuits which can handle the software for making any products or outputs. So you can parallelly work on and we have a great future in the communication technologies, including particularly VLSI. Instead of saying VLSI technology, VLSI and communication systems, if you put the title as VLSI in communication systems, because every communication tool requires a VLSI. Otherwise, we will not be able to communicate. It's like system to system communication. The network to network to be communicated. So this is going to be there. I think in these 2 days you'll be having a lot of deliberations on this particular domain, and definitely the focus is on VLSI. That's what I understand. You please listen to the speakers very effectively and try to take some message from this particular forum. And I hope you could have taken some message. The takeaway may be simple. Just let me summarize what I have given an input to. Just to say, engineering is important, and VLSI engineers in a vital role in 2030, and communication technology is going to be there in every field of engineering, whether it is a robotics or a mechanical system or any field, just without communicating. Like the man intervention, human intervention will not be there. You will be communicating the machine to machine communication. Yes, not only the human communication, what we use this net facility is not only the communication. where you have to communicate. Man-machine communication, machine-machine communication, where all we are going to have more VLSI role than we talk about the embedded systems. And the system, entire system will become a chip, and we'll be having our own in healthcare applications. We'll be having a lot of sensors and the chip implanted devices. That's what people talk about. Biotechnology and electronics technology. They are coming. There is a biochip, and we want to make more. There is a intelligent systems which can be implanted in our body, which can communicate the activities of our organs to the doctor through this. That's IoT. So the technologies are going to be something what do you call it, fascinating or something people say, is it possible? Definitely, I think it is possible. That is should be the thing the takeaway should be like how to focus, how to develop person, how to aim to be a comfortable person working in the field that is in the VLSI industry or communication industry or in the software industry in 2030. Yes, definitely every year there will be a big change. There's a big change. But all technologies are taking these two important technologies which your conference is focusing, VLSI and communication, these two will go with all branches. Software, cyber security, which is cloud computing, machine learning, anything you see, which ultimately all these two technologies will play a role, and the other technologies also. So it is something like kitchen like then only we will be able to get better new products. Like earlier we used to have separate, now we mix it and give, and it's becoming more and more the variety of dishes, new dishes. That's what the engineering is also happening. What we do in the day-to-day life, the technology is also developing. Please understand, and you have these 2 days deliberation. You understand what we can and how we can improve and what are the things we can do. And I think we'll be able to do that. Yes, I should really apologize for not giving any presentations because I had an operation and I cannot do the typing or writing or something. That's why I thought since you are actually Abraham has question, I thought let me share my expertise or the knowledge what I gained the past 30 years or what we are learning in the recent and we are doing something. Because being an electronics person, I'm learning different things like going for the nanotechnology and go for cardiovascular fluid mechanics. It's like healthcare system are okay. And we have to talk about various new areas we have to choose and we have to do it. And we will be able to contribute to the research community and the learning. So with this, I wish everyone to be happy that the conference to be a successful one. And I thank the principal, HOD, and all the faculty members and the participants for giving this opportunity. And let us have something like maybe in the near future I come personally to your institution and give a very good presentation with the technologies, what's happening in the industries, and definitely what is going to be the future scope for electronics and communication. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity. And if you have any queries, then please, and whatever is possible based on my knowledge, I can share. Madam? Okay. So able to convey something like whether students are able to understand. If you have any queries like from students, I'll be able to tell them. Answer them.
Have any queries, please ask. Thank you, sir, for
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your knowledge with us, and we also thank you for spending your valuable time with us. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. I'm leaving the meeting.
Thank you.